So hey everybody. I am Sophia Casey, international award-winning speaker, corporate trainer, and dynamic executive coach. I am all of that, and then some. And I thank God for the and then some. I thank God that He gave me so much and then some. Yes, I do. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is using what your mama gave you. And if it's not your mama, replace mama with somebody else. Use what your mentor gave you. Use what your coach gave you. Use what your big brother gave you. Okay? Use whoever. But use what you already have. Use what you already have. What I keep hearing most of all from you guys is around fear. Fear that you don't have what it takes to actually be paid. That you don't have what it takes to actually be paid, to make the big bucks. I'm talking about the big dollars. I'm talking about the cheddar. I'm talking about the Benjamins, okay? So I want to chat with you guys a little bit about that. So you tell me if you resonate with this. So many times when we go into business, we think that we have everything. We think we have to have everything laid out. We have to be pristine and okay and have all these things, our products and services all laid out. I will be very honest with you. That was me. So when I started my coaching, training, and speaking business, I'll say altogether my businesses, I was so about performance. Guys, can you relate to what I'm saying? I was so in performance. Like, it's got to be okay. It's got to be perfect. Oh my God, is my hair okay? Is the outfit okay? What products and services am I bringing to the table, right? And one of the things I talked about a lot in my corporate contracting class, and I'll talk to you guys about that too in my master class, is it is so easy. You guys are going to hear that a lot from me. It is actually easy to do well in your business. It's actually easy to land those big corporate contracts. It's actually easy to get one-on-one clients. Can you imagine what if it were easy? And so if you want to hear more about how it can be easy, I want to make sure to type in the word easy if you want me to share a little bit more about that. I say use what your mama gave you. Your daddy, your big brother, your mentor, your school counselor, whomever. Think about folks who have poured into you. Okay, they've helped you develop a skill. They've helped you be more confident, right? Some of you guys might have to think back a little further, like like me. But I want you to think back. Think back to when you were younger, right? Who had a coach, like a sports coach? Okay, who had like a counselor, a guidance counselor who poured into you? Who had a mother or a father or a grandparents? Like my grandmother, thank God I had a praying grandmother. Yes, and a praying aunt and another praying aunt and praying grandfathers. I had a whole bunch of people who really, really poured into me. So sometimes when I get nervous or I get scared, like I'm going on a stage to speak and I'm like, it's rare, but I do. Sometimes, yes, I do get a little nervous and I'm like, oh, the butterflies are going in my stomach. I have to remind myself of what I bring to the table. I have to remind myself of who I am. So as I work in my business, when I get stopped and I get confronted like, okay, I'm going on Facebook Live. What am I going to talk to these people about, right? A lot of times when we get scared, at least for me, let me talk about me. When I get nervous or scared or I'm doing something new, I'm doing something outside of my comfort zone, a lot of times what happens, I kid you guys not, guess what I do? I go cuckoo, I go dumb, I go like, I don't know, what's my name again, right? Even though I've been in the training education field for, I'm gonna really date myself. I don't mind dating myself. I'm proud to be almost 52. Hallelujah. This is how 51 looks. Yes, can you get with it? Okay, so even though I've been in the training and education arena, oh my gosh, probably going on 3 decades now, right? I still, when I get confronted, when I'm about to start something new, do a new training program, like I'm doing now, doing more automation, putting my courses up online, like that's all something new to me, all something new to me. And so a lot of times when we are confronted and we get nervous and we're about to do something new, we forget what we already bring to the table. We forget what our mamas gave us. Okay, we forget what our fathers gave us. We forget what all that education gave us, right? And we get scared, and it's totally okay. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, I want you to know, I want to just normalize that for you. It's all good. It's all good. But I want you to remember who you are. Remember what you bring to the table. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want everyone to type in at least one strength that you have. I want you to type in one strength that you have that can actually be supportive of you in your business. One strength, just one. I'll wait. Okay, just one strength. Okay, and if you want to type more than one, type more than one, but at least one, I should say. At least one strength that you know you have that can be supportive of your business. And I'll show you something. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of, people call it magic. It ain't magic, it's hard work. So type in at least one strength. So I'm gonna say one of mine is, I'll say one of my strengths is I live in possibility. Like I live in possibility. I had a mother who was very much like, well, of course you can do that. Oh, you're a child of God. You come from royalty. Like I grew up in a very, very tough neighborhood, right? So here's the thing. So I was raised in a very tough neighborhood, right? South Central LA, shout out West Side. Very, very tough neighborhood. And the thing is, I had people around me, and some of these people were educators. Sorry, truth be told. Some of them were educators who told me, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. You really shouldn't pursue that. No, you should leave that alone. That is not for you. But thank goodness, I had a mother at home. I had a grandmother. I had people in the neighborhood. I had extended family members who said, well, wait a minute, no. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. Don't let anyone tell you who you are not. This is who you are. So I had people to remind me. I want you to think about the strength that you just wrote. And I'm going to show you how you can actually take that strength and use it in your business. Okay, so let's take just take one. Okay, I'll take Rashida. Rashida said one of her strengths is that she's genuine. She's genuine. Now, can you imagine in Rashida's business? I know Rashida I happen to know that Rashida is a therapist. Can you imagine that is a strength that is going to be very well received from her clients? Okay, her clients are really going to like that she is actually genuine. Who wants to go to a therapist and the therapist ain't telling the truth? When you go to a therapist, you expect a therapist to tell you like it is and to tell you the truth, right? Absolutely. They're not necessarily giving you advice, but you need for them to be genuine. And so, Rashida, I want to encourage you to keep reminding yourself of that strength, that you are a genuine person. And when you go and you start advertising your business, okay, here it comes, guys. I hope I have y'all pen and y'all notepad, because here it is. Rashida, when you go and you start advertising about your business and you start advertising that you want more patients, right? You want patients, you want more clients, sorry. You want more clients. Talk about how genuine you are. Talk about how that strength of being genuine has actually helped you connect with clients. What have your clients said? Like, if they were actually going to write a testimonial about you being genuine, what would they say? She's going to take her strength of being genuine. And now when she goes and markets herself, now she can market herself many ways, right? And here's the thing, guys, I am not a business strategist. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm starting to think I am. Okay, a business strategist from doing making a whole lot of mistakes and failing forward a lot in business. Maybe I am a business strategist now, but here's the thing. I'm not necessarily coming to you from a business strategist. I'm coming more from coach, right? When you take your strength and you actually start to live in it, like that is who I am genuine. Like there's power in that. There's power in saying that. Taking that strength and then talking to people, connecting with people, marketing to people from that place. You don't have to create something new. Did you see how I did that? Did I create something new? Did I have to go buy a whole marketing package, which is nothing wrong with that because we need our marketing people. Thank you, marketing people. Lord knows I did. Okay. But my point is, I didn't go create something new. I didn't go do anything new. Rashida just used what her mama gave her. Okay. She just used what the Most High gave her, which was this gift of being genuine with people, being able to tell people how it is, being able to be real with people. And that's one of the things, I happen to know Rashida very well. That's one of the things I really like about her. And guess what? I constantly refer people to Rashida. Why do I constantly refer people to Rashida? I'm showing you guys how easy this is. So the reason I keep referring people to Rashida is because of that strength she just mentioned, because she's genuine. I know she is about her clients being successful. There's an example of where Rashida can just take something she already has. So Rashida, my invitation to you over the next week, when you go and do your marketing, when you go and do some networking events, when you go and connect with people, connect with them with that strength in mind. Connect with them with that strength in mind. Okay, connect with them with that strength of mind. All right, who wants to go next? I'll take another one. I will take another one. We are talking today about using what your mama gave you. You don't have to start over. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you are focused on being well paid in your business, use what you already have. I'm not saying not to go out and buy classes and go buy people's packages and all that. Package junkie, okay? Have no issue with that whatsoever. And thank God I bought this current package, which I'm in this boot camp that's phenomenal. Shout out to Shalina Diva, okay? So I'm not saying not to invest in things like that, okay? We want you to, as coaches, as trainers, as speakers, we want you to invest in us. We want you to invest in our businesses. But what I'm saying is you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Use what you already have. So who out there worries, I asked before, but I'm going to ask again, who out there worries like, maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe I don't have enough. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more schooling. Maybe I need another degree. Maybe I need another class. Maybe I need. If that's you and you can resonate with what I'm saying, that was certainly me. And sometimes it still is. So here's the thing. So here's another strength, confidence. Confidence is her strength. Can you imagine that if you have confidence, that you can support people who could potentially be your clients? You can support them around confidence. Can you imagine that you can take confidence, create some type of training package, and I have tons of ideas around how to do that. So can you imagine taking confidence and going into a corporation, first of all, bringing your confidence, but going into a corporation and supporting them in helping their employees to be more confident about the work they do, more confident about speaking up and giving their management new ideas. You guys, this is not rocket science. It's not hard. It's not hard. You guys can go land those big contracts, okay? Like I talked about in my masterclass. You coaches and trainers and speakers, especially I've got my eye on the coaches for sure. You coaches can go and get more one-on-one clients using what you already have. Take your confidence. And here's the thing. So in this webinar, and it's free, I'm going to underscore free, okay? And I don't do a whole lot of stuff for free. Like I said last time, what my baby Josh said, nothing's free but God's love. But I told him, I said, well, no, there are a few other things that are free. Use what your mama gave you. Use what your mama gave you. I'm going to take one more example. Somebody else give me a strength. Okay, Ahmad, I love that. Ahmad said, look, if you're good at something, never give it away for free. All right, Ahmad, if I had a mic, I would drop it. All right, give me another strength. Give me another strength. Let's see. Trisha said one of her strengths is creativity. That's a great one. Trisha probably takes that strength as, she probably takes it for granted. Like, she's really creative, and I can vouch for that. Yes, she is. She's one of my colleagues. Yes, she's very creative. And I imagine that those of us who are very creative people, I'm one of them creative beings, always creating something. Sometimes a little too much, right? Always creating something. But imagine how supportive I could be of my clients who aren't real creative. Okay, so a lot of my VIP clients are coaches themselves, and some of them come from very linear ways of thinking. So like I have coaches, clients who are coaches who in their previous business lives were doctors and attorneys, so like very linear. So when it comes to thinking of creative ideas, creative ways to have their businesses explode and expand, sometimes they fall short. Sometimes they struggle around that. So Trisha, can you imagine in your business that you could actually benefit from bringing more creativity in your conversations? Like, how can you be more creative about the conversations that you're having with people? Can you be more creative about the marketing and putting yourself out there and your visibility? You already have what you need. You already have what you need. So everything else you get, every class you take, every webinar you take, when you go back to school, all of that is a cherry on top. All of that is just the cherry on top, because you already have the foundation of what you need. And that's why I tell coaches a lot, especially coaches who are just getting started or coaches who have run into a roadblock in their businesses. I'm like, hey, let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to what you already have. And then what we can do is we can add on top of that. I'm just sharing what has helped me. What has helped me when I've gotten scared in my business, right? And if you know, I've shared the story with you that my husband suffered a traumatic brain injury 8 months ago. And we're still we're in the chrysalis of all of that. Long way to go, long way to go. But I was able to turn my business back on by tapping into the strengths that I have. Okay? When I put the corporate contracts class out, when I started to market that, the class was almost full in less than 24 hours. Why? I didn't go and try and find something and hurry up and go do a class and come on to my webinar being someone I'm not. I just brought myself. I brought my strengths, okay? And one strength that I have is being able to connect with people and showing them what's in it for them. So whatever I'm talking to them about, if I'm trying to pitch myself to be on their stage, or I'm pitching myself to be a trainer in their company, or I'm pitching myself to be their executive coach, I have a gift, a strength to be able to share it in such a way that they immediately get that it's something in it for them. Okay, my brother used to say, you can sell swampland to anybody. Now, I'm not trying to be manipulative and get over on anybody. I'm just using what I have. I'm going to take one last one. One last one. Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Give me a strength. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. That's a good one. All right. Passion for helping people in need. Passion for helping people in need. Now, think about, how could that be a strength that could help you get paid in your business? Okay, so your passion is for helping other people in need, but how could you use that strength to actually help increase your profit in your business? I have tons of ideas running through my head right now. And I don't want to bombard you. Come to my class on Saturday. I'll give you some more. But here's the thing. If I have a passion for helping other people in need, one of the things that I could do is I could tap into nonprofits. Nonprofits are in contact with, right? Because they serve, a lot of times, they serve people who are in need. So imagine if you focused only on nonprofits. only on nonprofits. So anyway, I want to keep encouraging you guys. So here's my challenge to you, okay? My challenge to you is to take your strength, the strength that you just told me about, or you can take another one. Take a strength, and I want you today, okay, today I want you to take that strength, and I want you to just do a whole bunch of brainstorming, like, how can I use that strength to actually improve my business? How can I use that strength to actually help me make more money? How can I use that strength to help me land corporate contracts? How can I use that strength to help me get more individual one-on-one clients? How can I do that? Now, one of my things, like I said, one of my strengths is I dwell in possibility. Like sometimes it's hard for me to be like, that won't work, Sophia. That won't work. Let it go. It's hard because I was raised, and then I did a whole lot of work myself, being in a coaching program and all sorts of things, a lot of work on myself. And so I dwell in possibility. So can you imagine, I take that strength when I go into corporations, I'm like, okay, what's the problem here? Okay, employees ain't talking to each other. Productivity is low. Okay, managers aren't leading. So imagine I can go in there and I can actually help them see possibility of things being better and do it like that. And that's why I get hired easily, right? It is possible, but you don't have to go reinvent the wheel. Bring what you already have, and don't let anybody tell you that you have to go reinvent the wheel or that you don't have what it takes. Okay? Little girl from South Central LA, a whole lot of people told me I didn't have what it takes. And look at her now. Okay, thank God I didn't listen to them. And sometimes when I did listen to them, thank God I had a village of support that reminded me of who I was. So make sure you surround yourself with people who know who you are. So when you start going wacky and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, as we do, I don't know if I know how to do this. I can't get any clients. Why can't I get any clients? Where am I? Coach Casey is going to be there to remind you of who you are. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Well, now I actually have a whole lot more. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for tapping into your strengths, reminding yourself of how powerful you are. Powerful beyond measure. Please go be good to each other, and most importantly, be good to yourselves. Yes!